our agenda meeting, and I'm pretty sure that all the board members got the charter for the Emergency Medical Board, and I believe there's one in your package too. And as you're aware, we passed the resolution earlier this year. And I know I talked to Mr. Calder last week about it, and I'm not sure the resolution has what we wanted it, because if you read the charter, the primary focus of this back then was to ensure that there were standard procedures between the police, the paramedics, and the two different ambulances that were in the town at that time. And I know that the purpose of it is basically to make sure that everybody's using the same equipment, same procedures, communication, etc., etc. Well, this charter was written, I think it was revised in January '96. So there's been some significant changes. The biggest one being that now we only have one, I used the word official ambulance service, which is REMS, because they were merged a couple of years ago. The other issue is that we have a county emergency management coordinator, and I think that individual should be part of this membership, all right? And I think it should be focused primarily on the people that are providing the services that we're concerned with in this document. I'm not sure that the fire departments and rescue squads, I don't know whether the rescue squad, I think in the old days, had a different connotation than it does now. But primarily this is for the emergency medical stuff. So, you know, I talked to Councilmember Calder, and the thought was that maybe we should make the health officer of the town a permanent member, not an ex officio member, and to include the emergency officer for the county as part of this board, and basically take the fire departments out of it. And it is up for discussion, so I'm not sure where the board is on this. And I don't know whether we need two. All right, maybe we need somebody, if somebody can't make it, an alternate. But my former job, I found that the more people you have on a committee, the less it gets done. All right, and as we're well aware, the sole purpose of this is to ensure that everybody, when it comes to emergency medical services in this town, is on board. No matter how, I heard a comment made about we're going out for bids, and there's some current concerns. Under 3 here, I would say, when it talks about the ambulance service provider, I would make that plural.
Mr. Godlewski, can we call an executive session, not tonight? Can we take these home, read them?
Well, it's not for, this wouldn't be for executive session, but we can bring it up again, but this is only discussion.
Can we call a meeting for the town board to sit down and discuss this?
Well, it's up to the rest of the board. I'm only, based on the discussion I have with Mr. Calder.
I would like us to all come to a consensus.
Right. Whatever the board wants to do, that's why it's a discussion item.
Can we do it soon, since we voted for the bid?
Whatever you want.
Well, let's make a date that everybody can meet. I mean, like within a week or so.
Okay. Give me a holler when you want to do it. Get everybody.
Well, we're right here. When are you free?
Yeah, it's a look. I don't know.
If we can all email you, can we meet one night in the agenda meeting and go over this and create it?
Sure. I
And
think
you'll
that's
leave
it.
this.
What's the date?
It's 23rd.
23rd.
Well,
Yeah.
it's changed. It's
Okay,
changed.
no problem. We'll get together.
All right.
Okay, where were we on that? I lost my plate.
We're done, unless you want to do some more discussion on the point. I think we're done discussing that.
Still on discussion. I was gonna go get a haircut.
Take a while.
I have a couple questions. I had residents from Dodge Street call. I wasn't at the last meeting. I was very sick, but apparently they put in a complaint. Where are we with that?
Who put in a complaint?
At the last meeting for the Bella Bella property?
They need a brief.
Yeah, brief, please. I got calls right before I came here. I wanted to know.
No, that's when Andy first came here with the photographs of the property and there's erosion and stuff. The only problem is that the photographs he was showing us with 206. He wasn't showing us accurate photograph. I don't know if anybody else can hear me, but anyway. What will happen is they'll wait till the snow all melts.
Mr. Martin just said those photographs were accurate. I
They were
just,
just a
No,
different
they
period.
weren't.
They were a different
They
period of
were-
time.
yeah.
They were accurate, just the dates were off. So they're accurate photographs. The one that says 2010 with 2006, they needed to be reversed. So we checked all that out. And what's happening now is they have to wait till the snow melts to see if there's any erosion there happening. That's number one. And Andy mentioned he needed to get some kind of permit or whatever, but he's not building nothing, so he doesn't need to do that either. So when the spring or all the snow melts, they'll pull their inspection and tell us where we are.
And where are we on the property on Curry Road?
Curry
The
Road.
Di Lorenzo property, where are we with that? Have they looked at the,
I don't know, we spoke about it. When?
2 meetings ago?
I'm sorry?
We were determining whether or not we needed a supermajority, and you had the petition.
Well, I think it had to do with, David, are you working on that?
Yeah, we're looking into the adequacy of the petitions at this point.
We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
We're looking into the adequacy of the protest petitions that were filed to determine whether or not they meet the requisite criteria to warrant a supermajority. And we're trying to work in conjunction with the town, as well as possibly bringing in an outside consultant just to verify the numbers in the area, basically what's involved, to make sure it satisfies the legal criteria.
That's all I have. Thank you.
You all set? Anybody else on discussion item? Committee report?